Can you give me right? Yeah, that's better.
Yeah.
Good. So lovely day, Teachers Day to start with. The idea is to kind of we've been discussing with Elroy and Asif about your team, and I'm knowing so good things about how you are getting to the B2B space. So idea was that let me brief about myself, and then you'll understand what we're going to talk about. So I've been with Infosys 6 years. Prior to that, it was Convergys. Prior to that, Wipro. Prior to that, TechM. Right. So did all that, but basically on the sales space. I was an engagement manager, account manager, selling across the world. So 2012, I started my own business, created few companies, sold them, and then became a consultant. So what I do for a living is to, as you can see, I write a lot of books. I have written more than 9 books, basically different phases. The current one is on unparalleled growth through branding. Branding is my stuff. So this is what it is. Hey, everybody has to create a brand. Everybody has to have a both personal brand and a business brand for himself or herself. The idea was to meet you. So the way I've structured is I'm going to take you through what it is to kind of grow your business on the B2C space and help you create a community out of it. And then I would ask you to ask me a lot of questions because, 1 hour is something which I don't take. I generally take a 9 hours thing, back to back for 2-3 days where we talk about business, we talk about sales, we talk about everything under the sun to make sure that finally get premium leads. So the way I market it is hey, Neeraj Singh Rathore, CEO and founder of Brand Sales Academy. What we help organizations and individuals get premium leads in 90 days time. Okay, so that's what I do. We talk about results. Saying that, let me now take you through my PPT. Can you see my screen, guys?
Yeah.
Good.
Yes.
So that is make sure your business is easy to find. Okay, you cannot grow in social media community if you are not branding yourself, if you're not talking about yourself, and so important to know who are you and what is your avatar. What is avatar means? A lot of times, what we feel is the entire world is our customer. That's not true. Who's your avatar? Like for me, early startups, 70% of my business are with solopreneurs who want to grow the business. They may be coaches, they may be trainers, they may be entrepreneurs. I work with people in terms of working with them. The most important thing that the first thing that we do is, hey, who's your avatar? Because it is like becoming a GP, which is a general physician, or you become a surgeon. Once you become a surgeon, that's where the money is. Okay, so most important thing is understanding your avatar. Like I work with people who are between 35 to 45, who are like a majority of people who are starting the business. They may be doing a 9 to 5 job and want to come out of it and want to start their own business. We start with the niche. What's your niche? And then taking the product online. Okay. Most important thing is we always say, hey, what is the problem are you solving? Okay. The problem are you solving is the most important thing. We start with the problem, right? And then most important thing is be generous. Like when we started my program, I used to, if you see any of these, if you see Anthony Robbins, if you see Sandeep Maheshwari, if you see, anybody, Mel Robbins, if you see any coach that you're talking about, they are giving free stuff, absolutely free stuff for you to consume. What is it important is? The important is to build credibility, to build the trust. So it is so important to build the trust, to build credit. So I also started more than 150 to 200 videos where you talk about what is business. And I'm only talking about my niche. My niche is sales and social media, right? So listen to your audience. That's very important. Many a time we compare, saying, hey, okay, this is great. Yeah, digital marketing. Oh, sorry, design thinking. Oh, that's a keyword. Let me start working on it. What is your niche is so important to understand and then build your business around it. And that's where that your passion will meet your purpose. And that's where the thing, that the business will start coming. And be honest. Be honest what you are. Be vulnerable. Always I say, be vulnerable about what you're doing. Sorry about that. Okay. So If you want, you can take a picture of this. What are the big frustrations that you're talking about? So suppose I'm talking of my avatar. My avatar are entrepreneurs, coaches. What's my big frustration? Hey, I'm not able to get business. Okay. What are the things that they're doing? They are going to different YouTube channels. They're going this way, that way, and they're finding out that, hey, it doesn't work. They all have that negative impact saying, hey, this doesn't work. What are the negative proof? When they do that Facebook ad or the LinkedIn ad or the Instagram thing, but you're not creating an end-to-end system. There's an end-to-end system that you have to create it. So once I talk to them, I understand the big frustrations. I understand the big pains. I understand the belief that they have. Hey, Facebook doesn't work. Social media doesn't work. You need to actually identify your customer and identify all of this. I always say 30, 30, 90. What is 30? 30 is 30 seconds video for 30 days about the 90 pain points. If you really want to create a community and move forward without investing a single pie, just do this. That's one thing that you want to take up from this workshop. What I'm doing in this 1 hour is to just do this. And you will see your community growing like anything. Okay. Then you need to be very clear, clarity in terms of what you do. I work with. So I will say, I work with coaches, trainers. Raise a hand. Okay, who is Ashish? Ashish, yeah.
Yeah, sir, can you please repeat the previous point? Video second wala, video wala, 30 seconds.
30 seconds. Okay, 30, 30, 30. 30, 30 seconds video, 30 to 1 minute video. Okay, for the next 30 minutes. Okay, and for the next 30 days, and identifying the 90 pain points. Right?
Great. So thank you. Yeah.
Short, so the idea is to create short videos, okay, which will create credibility for you. Don't go for those because people don't have time, right? They don't have. So you need to. So what I do, since you've just interrupted, what I do is, if you want to really write it down, if you want to grow in this space, Monday, I create Facebook ads. Okay, let me actually write it for you so that it will be better for you. Hilroy, can you mute? Okay, can you see the screen?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, so the first thing is on Monday, FB post. Okay, I create 7 FB posts every Monday. Tuesday, emailers. I'll explain to you why these. Just put this or take a picture. 7 emailers. Wednesday, videos. Now in one day, I actually create those videos. I sit for 3 hours, I create the videos, and then I split it into 30 videos, 90 videos. And then every day I'm posting 3 videos on my different channels. Thursday, I go FB Live, Facebook Live. Friday, I talk about webinar. Saturday, again webinar. And Sunday, it's all about cold calling. And game plan. What's my game plan? What are you going to do? Right? That is so important for you. Any questions on this? I'm going to come to you why you need to do this. See, the point is you need to follow a consistent pattern. In B2C space, You have a customer which is coming with a pain. Okay. And here you're making sure that he gets what he needs, he or she gets. What we feel is this is called the line of certainty or line of trust. What we feel is, hey, my customer is here, because what you're going to take him is, we're going to take him through steps. You're putting a post out here. You're going FB live. You're doing a video out here. You're sending a landing page. You're taking the different steps. And then this is where he comes. And then he's like, he achieved his result. But actually your customer is here. And the line of certainty is like this. And then these are the toll gates or the milestone that you have to make sure that the guy comes to you. So it is very important to have these very clearly defined, which I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay, once you do that, you're definite about your result and your goal. Let me explain further. As I'm sharing a screen, just give me a minute. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, good. So this is one of my pages. Now, what I'm talking about is a customer comes to me. He or she says that, hey, I don't have great leads. I said, fantastic. What we do is we sit with him or her, we create a winning game plan. What is the next step? Market evaluation. Understand who your competitor is, what's your offer. Then what are the different channels that you have? Okay. Then we talk about how to create your entire curriculum or your offer as such. Then what I just showed you, that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, that's what we call is client nurturing system. Why this is important? Because the customer may come to you, but may not buy from you there and then. The person may take 2 weeks or 2 months, but you need to constantly nurture them. So I have a CRM system. I have all the systems. I just showed you what I'm doing every week. And it hardly takes 1.5 hours every week to create all that and then keep nurturing. And then sales psychology, because I'm into sales, I understand NLP based sales, which is neuro-linguistic programming. How NLP based sales is helping you close. Then we talk about sales management leadership. You need to be a leader, and then negotiation, and then closure, and then finally effective delivery. How do you actually finally give your product? What is it all about? Okay. And that makes sure that you are getting a lot of leads. So the most important 4 steps is very simple: lead generation, lead nurturing, effective closure, robot delivery. If you have all this very clearly mapped, your people who are going to be there, it's like an automation system that you have created, which is working for you without you working on it. So I don't have to keep calling people. My system works automatically. It has got a beautiful webinar, which runs, which gets me all the leads. And I have a funnel, which I just have to talk to them and convert them. Okay. So any questions so far before I proceed to the next slide? Anything? Good.
Yes, I would like to know the duration of the videos or those 30 videos.
So I said 30 seconds to 1 minute.
Okay.
30 seconds to 1 minute. That's it. So 30-30. That's why I said that there's a program out there. 30-30-30. That is the most effective program. That's internationally known. Okay. So if I just showed you, let me show you one more few more landing pages. I'll come back and show you some known landing pages. Just remind me, Sangeeta. Okay. So that you'll understand what kind of videos that we are talking about. If you want to take a note, you can take a note right now. basically, what we're talking about is you need to grab attention. The first thing is to grab attention. Hi, you could be have any kind of product. You said, hey, are you working in a company from 9 to 5? Is something which, have you lost your job? Are you an entrepreneur who's not able to get income? You need to have those headings which will grab attention. Secondly, then you talk about the problem. What is the problem you're facing? Then you talk about the solution that you have. Then you talk about the methodology. And finally, the most important is CTA, call to action. All videos try to follow this system. You could also ask, Neeraj, where do I get to understand all this? Where do I get to have those data? There's so many websites. There's so many places. The best place to do, Quora, Quora. If you have not seen Quora, go check it out. Put whatever your field is. You could be a life coach. You could be. So just tell me what are you guys? What kind of what can be possible? Yeah, I've answered that. Sangeeta, what are you into?
So communication skills.
Communication skills. Great. What else?
Presentation. Ashish is into EI.
Mm-hmm.
Anurag is into skill development.
Lovely.
Leadership. So he's going to entrepreneurship also.
Lovely.
Who else is there? Mr. Ramchandran is leadership.
So all of this, if you really want the topics, hey, Neeraj, how do I come up with product? Go to Quora. There's so much discussion that are happening. You will be tired of so many topics, and then create those 30 to 1 minute videos, and then just keep posting it. Just keep posting it. All right. So let's move on.
Sir, may I have a sample of that video if you have, so that we should get an idea. So grabbing attention and problem and solution and how it is covered in 30 seconds.
So this is not 30 seconds, but at least you will understand what we are talking about.
Okay.
Can you see the screen?
It's not started yet.
Wait. See this?
Everybody needs a coach for every business to succeed. Are you looking for follower base? Are you looking for people to know about you? Or are you looking for money, a lot of money? How do I get the leads? How do you finally convert? Work on that, deal done. Hi, I'm Neeraj Singh Rathore, and I'm going to coach you how to sell. Everybody needs a coach. What does coach help you? What a coach has done has worked with, like for me, I've worked with so many entrepreneurs. I know what are the step-by-step process for every business to succeed, right? So what we do is, any business to succeed has 4 parts to it. The first part is, how do I get the leads? Okay, how do I get the leads? What channel to use in my social media, right? The second thing is, once you got the leads, right, what do you do in terms of nurturing them? Right? Because you have to nurture the leads. If you see on post, a lot of these, Tony Robbins or talk about any of these big coaches and all.
What the idea is,
putting free
just try that.
things on the internet. Why?
Beyond 5 minutes, more than 5 minutes.
This is 5 minutes. Okay,
We
but
can prepare for 1.5 or 2 minutes video.
Cool. I can do that in front of you right now. Just at the end of the session, I'll do that for you. It will hardly take 30 seconds. Okay, and for your stuff, and then it'll just flow for you. Okay, so it is so easy. Like, just have to talk about, hey, grab attention. So like if you're a leadership coach, are you having problems with your team? Are you not be able to be an effective leader, right? Are you the one who wants to be, handling more teams? What you have done is you have grabbed attention. Okay, did you hear that? First is grab attention. Secondly, what problem are you solving? Right? So you need to then highlight 2 or 3 problems, and then you talk about the solution. That, hey, I have a 9-step process, like I showed you the 9-step process, right? And finally, hey, I have a wonderful webinar which is coming next week. Okay, and come and join me. So it is very easy. Just that in between, you could also add some testimonial or some pictures of some people, some kind of testimonial. So this is what they say. So more than 1 minute, don't do that. So this would be your introductory. I'll show you some more. We'll have time. We'll show you some more. Okay, good. So let's proceed with our presentation.
Anurag also has raised his hand. Anurag.
Hi, Anurag. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I have a question like when we follow B2C, like this line of trust and line of certainty, are those both the same or they are different, first of all?
See, basically, that's what it is. When I'm talking of line of certainty, what do you understand by that?
There are different means there are when your customer is with a pain and we are making him happy, means we are providing customer a solution. So there will be ups and downs, right?
Correct.
When we are providing a plan, it can go right, it can go wrong, but final end is that we have to make the customer happy.
Absolutely. And when do you have the trust? So basically,
Okay.
people say, now, if they like you, they'll listen to you. If they trust
Okay.
you, they'll buy from you.
Yeah.
Right? So that's what the talk is about. It's about, hey, develop the trust and develop the line of certainty. Once they are certain that you have the solution for them, they'll buy from you.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. So this plan about like providing a while making a video, providing a caption, and then talking about problem solution. This whole comes for this same, right? Means from moving like customer with pain to customer with happiness, or making
Absolutely.
customer.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So
Okay.
you need to, and that's the reason why. Let's have these questions, at the end. If you can, guys, can we hold it till the end? Are you okay with that? Otherwise, you'll miss out on that a lot of information. And then, I'm going to take up all the questions. Is that okay for everybody?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's
Sure.
perfect.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
let's
sure.
do that. So same, what are the shifts? What are the strategy? What are the major steps to get from problem to outcome? Okay. So you basically have to identify. See, the person needs to know what and how. These are the different steps. So you need to write it down. What are the different steps? What are the strategy? What are the major steps? Hey, I have a 9-step process where I can take you from a person where you have no clients to at least making sure that you have 30 clients in a month. And this is the step-by-step process, right? So I work with entrepreneurs, coaches, trainers to help increase the income from, I generally say from 1 lakh to 5 lakhs in 3 months time by my sales growth blueprint system. So you need to create something like this, where, this is what you need to say when you're talking about who you are. This is what you need to say. Now, what is this all about? Most important thing, a lot of people, this is to help you dive deep into your product. And what I'm showing you is not even 1%. This is just tip of iceberg, because there's so much to it. Who would you help for free? Why do people tell you are good at? What comes easy for you? This is basically on your niche. Is there any desperate need for your product? Like, I know there's a desperate need for people to get leads. Are people searching for the solution? Very much. I have at least 10 to 15 clients every day walking in telling us, hey, how do you do that? Is this market growing? Yes. With COVID coming, I'm not saying it's a blessing, but with COVID coming, everybody wants to go online. Can you solve it in a cheaper or faster way? Every day I keep on evolving about what I can do on my LinkedIn, what I can do in my Facebook, what I can do in my Instagram. I didn't know that LinkedIn has so many features. I'm actually now making sure, if you guys in B2B, LinkedIn is a great tool. And I have worked something on Sales Navigator, which is going to give you leads. Like, I'm going to show you something, at the end. So just tell me 2 things I'm going to show you. One is a video and then there's a LinkedIn Navigator. Can they afford the solution? Well, I have really, priced it so well that it is very competitive. What is the size of the niche? My God, 2020, 2021, I'm sure Asif and Elroy will tell you, this coaching industry is going to boom. This is really going to boom. This is the biggest industry that is going to come. Can you quantify the ROI? Yes, I say, hey, double the income in 3 months, otherwise money bank guarantee. Isn't it potential for recurring revenue? I do that. After 3 months, people come back to me because they are there, because see the solution. So I'm like a coach to them and I work with them. Can you be seen as a go-to provider? If you want leads, come to me. How competitive? I don't think so. I feel, you don't need to be the number one. You need to be the only one. Because what I do is I merge neuro-linguistic programming, NLP with sales and social media business. This is the very unique thing that I offer. So all of this is what you need to answer for your product and service, and it will be a very value add thing for you. Now, what is it? A foundation in terms of going online, right? A foundation. Do you have a digital product? Like you say, hey, I'm a leadership coach. I'm working on leadership. Hey, great. Like I have a 5-day video, and I have a 30 days video, and I have I've got 3 months one-to-one coaching. So these are the 3 products that I sell. Do you have a webinar? A winning webinar selling formula. My webinar, attend that webinar. I promise you more than 30% is a conversion. That's a powerful webinar that I do. Okay. Then do you have a landing page, a thank you page? Now all this, let me tell you, all this should not cost you anything. Finally, you could say, hey, I don't want to create my landing page, or I don't want to invest. Do not. You can even do this on your Facebook page or on your LinkedIn page, right? Then email marketing system. Use MailChimp, it's free. Webinar system, use Zoom, it's free. Tracking system will take time. That is something which you need to set up, because you need to set up the pixel system for yourself. This is something which you can avoid right now, but definitely this will all help you create your community for sure, right? Next, craft a winning ad. Now, if you're not looking for ad copy, just make a post. Just make a post. Forget that ad copy and don't just create a post. Just create a post in Canva and put it through. Then create the right call to action. You need to understand when you're doing that, you need to have right targets. So the campaign part of it, if you don't want to invest, don't invest, but at least every week, create the post, create those emailers, create the videos, go Facebook Live, do your webinar. It will not cost you anything. This is how I explain social media. I don't think so you would require that, but basically, what is Facebook, how different it is from all the different systems. I'm sure, you must be knowing about it. Okay. The most important thing is videos is the order of the day. If you're not creating the videos, you're missing out, because people do not want to read a lot. They want to watch a lot. So that's the reason why I've given you a statistics. 1 billion users. 1 billion. Think about, guys, how many people are there. Every day people watches hundreds of millions. It across 88 countries, right? You can even partner, and in India, there's so many people who are making crores just posting these videos, All right, so I've told you how to create a landing page. Same pattern. I'm going to show you it again. Same pattern, grab attention, talk about a problem, talk about a solution, give your methodology, finally your call to action, or finally register, right? Identify your target audience. That is so important. Don't make it very generic, like, hey, the entire world is my audience. No, you need to have a target audience. You need to go niche. As I said, create a powerful 1-minute video. That is so important for creating a community for yourself, right? And then launch it across Facebook, launch it across Instagram. Be very careful with LinkedIn, because LinkedIn does not generally encourage you to put these videos. LinkedIn is more of a text. If you have a story, if you have an article, they are going to help you much better in terms of getting to show this to multiple people. Okay. Again, what's your budget and conversion? There's more if you are looking for ads and all. You can ignore it. Facebook ad guidelines, that's again for your ad. You can ignore that. Your YouTube video should be liked, they should be commented, and they should be shared. Now to do that, what do you need to do? You need to have a creative, you need to make it memorable, you need to have impactful, it should be unique, and it should be interactive. What do you mean by interactive? Call to action. Call to action. If you can't creating it, this is the time. I always say, I can take you from 1,000 to 10,000 in 30 days with very simple tweaks that you can do in YouTube, which will fire your, I never used to focus on YouTube actually. I have around 8,000 on my Facebook because I was getting a lot of business out there. But now I've started for the last 2-3 weeks. I say, wow, this is so good. This is really interesting. Now, LinkedIn, I'm saying, since you're into B2B space a lot, you can still use your B2B space for your B2C activity, for your leads, for your personal branding, and you can ignore the third part, getting a new job. Okay. Now, the most important thing is to have the clarity. The clarity is what? Who do you help? Who do you help? You need to have absolute clarity about who do you help and what do you help others to achieve. So I'm very clear. Hey, who do you help? Entrepreneurs, coaches, trainers. I just work with these people, right? What do you help others to achieve? I'll make sure that I grow your business at least 3 times in 3 months' time. Okay. How do you help? I have a system, a methodology which will help me take them the 9-step process I talk about. Okay. So how do you help? By taking them through this 9-step process and making sure that they achieve the result. So this clarity is so important. Many people, they do not have the clarity. I'll show you my LinkedIn. That's the third thing I'm going to show you about how it is so clear. When people come there, they'll know exactly what they're looking for. If you're looking for a sales coach, I can't be missed. I just can't be missed. Same thing, the one which I'm talking about earlier, this is more from the perspective of getting leads. Okay, this is more in terms of creating a personal branding. Who are you? I'm a sales coach. I'm a brand strategist. Who could benefit from you? Entrepreneurs, coaches, trainers, to help them grow their income or help to get them better leads. So these 2 statements should be very clear. If you don't have the statement, make sure you have this clarity in terms of these 2 statements. Okay. Then again, this is like a LinkedIn itself. If I start training you LinkedIn, it will take me 2 days just to tell you about LinkedIn. But a most important thing, which is the most favorite of mine, which is called profile optimization. How do people search you? How can you be more clickable and how can you be more approachable? Now, if you can make sure, which I have, I have a 10-step process for LinkedIn. If you can do these 3 things, it is going to definitely help you. Guys, just give me a minute. I'll just be back. Somebody is at the door.
हेलो
हेलो
कैसा चल रहा है?
हेलो सर जी,
बहुत बहुत बढ़िया चल रहा है.
Sorry about that.
बढ़िया.
इतना कुछ करना है.
So, anyway you do, you need to be searchable, you need to be clickable, and you need to be approachable. So this would be something which sounds very big, but if I can tell you the 10-step process, it becomes very easy for you because it's just a tweaking on LinkedIn and a Facebook page to kind of achieve these 3 objectives, where then your subscriber base increase. See, all of this is to do what? 2 things. 1, to generate leads. 2, to improve your engagement. Right? Improving engagement also, you may not need to generate leads, but if you're improving your engagement, why do you need to improve your engagement? Why? Because it is so important for you to create a community. And the way that to create a community is to have a lot of engagement, a lot of games, ask them a lot of questions. I have my favorite thing in terms of, hey, what is the topic that you want to discuss? Right? I'm thinking here, whom I'm speaking to. Abhi Asif baitha hua, roz yahi baat karta rehta hai. Asif bolega, meri cheez mujhe hi bata raha hai. So yeah, those are some of the things that you need to do. Engage with your audience. Make sure that they're knowing what you have to do, right? So yeah, all of that is so important, right? And then, what is this all about? This is all about sales copy. What is a sales copy? Website is out, almost gone. Right? If you're talking about, hey, I need to have a lot of, people don't have time for websites and they want to see a landing page. Now, what is a landing page? The landing page would be something which is, as I said, headline or grab attention. Then you need to have a subheading. Then you need to have a description. Description, you're talking about, this is the place we are going to put problem and solution. And then you need to have social proof. Can anybody tell me what do you mean by social proof? Anyone?
Can I?
Yeah, go ahead.
Testimonials.
Testimonials, yes.
Testimonials.
A lot of testimonials, right? That's where the thing is. If I'm into training, I do a lot of times, I initially, when I started 4 years back, I used to start doing for free. I said, hey, I'm going to give it to you. But I need a testimonial from you. Is that okay? So I used to take them through a 2 weeks course, and I used to have a fantastic testimonial, which I used to get premium customers. And then finally, call to action. So if you're thinking of creating a community, start working on the testimonial part of it. Because that's where the thing is. That's where the cream is going to come. Okay. Now let's talk about, we talked about something on LinkedIn. We talked about, let's talk about YouTube. What is it all about? Clean up your YouTube channel, guys. Clean up your YouTube. If you want to work on a B2C space, clean that up. Only create posts which is high level watchable, right? This is what you need to follow, right? Searchable, clickable, approachable. The YouTube videos has to be creative, memorable, impactful, unique, and interactive. Only create and post. But if you're starting now, don't worry. Just continue posting all that, because after some time you'll know where you stand. Okay. Make the first 10 seconds of your video most memorable. Why? Because this is the time you're grabbing attention. Okay. You need to grab attention. Don't start your name. Hey, my name is Neeraj Singh Rathore. My name comes last. If you saw my video also, that doesn't come early. It comes midway. Don't start with your name first. First grab attention. Execute top-notch channel trainers. What does it mean? Anybody? What I do is I kind of, do a screen grab. Whatever video that I do, I kind of create a screen grab and create some kind of trailer for my 10 minutes video or 5 minutes video, and then post it in different channels. I go to different groups, like entrepreneur group, coaches group, this group, that group, and put small things out there. What happens is, and I drive traffic to my website. Okay. Make sure your videos are under 5 minutes. It's 5 minutes, but I'll say go make 1 minute. Add powerful CTAs, call to action into all your videos. Create custom thumbnails, very easy. You go to Canva, create all that. Post often and consistent. The most important thing is consistent and commitment. If you're not doing that, it's not going to work. Invest in YouTube advertising. I do that. If you're starting now, don't. Promote your channel to relevant online communities. That is so important. Whatever is a channel, go speak about it, talk about it. Incentivize people to subscribe on your channel. You need to say, hey, once you do that video, if you like, comment and share. And I use a lot of cheat sheets. Anybody knows what's a cheat sheet? Anyone? Cheat sheets. I'll show you some cheat sheets. Cheat sheets are basically, I read a book. I'm like a voracious reader. I've read hundreds and hundreds of books. So every time I read a book, I create a 2-pager out there. And I just put that as, hey, this is what I've read. This is what you can do. Right? And that is a bait to get customers. Right? And then optimize a YouTube channel for search. That's, I can show you how to do that. Right? So any questions so far? Anything that you felt? Anything that you need to learn, understand?
Oh.
So far, so
Are we going fast, slow? That also you can tell.
as I said, ask me questions. Right?
What was that about the 10th point regarding incentivize people to subscribe to your channel?
Okay,
I didn't get that bit.
So basically, when you're creating these videos, okay, you should always say, hey, like, comment, and share. If you like the video, like, comment, and share, right? And then what I do many times, I said, hey, I did the video on a particular topic, saying YouTube, right? So suppose that LinkedIn, you've done that LinkedIn video. At the end, if you want a copy of this strategy, okay, click the link below. Right? It is basically to make sure that you're engaging with your customer. You're incentivizing him or her to get back to your channel, to go. You do not want to leave that person. See, all these channels, the idea is to grab that person and to continue with them. There's another way to do it. You could, at the end, now YouTube at the end, you can have another video of yours, which can play. And it will be like a regular cycle. So if I see, lots of things are there. I can just give you things, but I can show you how it's so simple. It hardly takes you, when you're creating a video and uploading it, just put that end page pe apna video dal do. And okay, great. 1 video, 2 video, 3 video. So the best video I put it, and then I create that so that the person is, what is it? Creating a trust, line of certainty. So the person, if he or she watches 2-3 videos, the final is like, wow, this is great. I need to talk to him. Right? And then create that irresistible offer, the offer which is so good, right? And that's how it is, right? So hey, 5 days, right now, if you see a lot of people creating those videos, and then say, hey, bonus 1, bonus 2, bonus 3, bonus 5, 10,000, 20,000 ka product, I'm giving you 999. What is it? They're no fools. What is it? Creating a trust. And once you created the trust, what's the next step? Then I sell the higher product because you already created the trust. They know who you are, and then sell the higher product. So you should have, if you're doing all this and if you don't have an offer, if you don't have a product with you, it's a waste. It's a waste. If you're doing one-to-one consulting, that's a different story. Again, in that also, I would say, create a product. Create a product for yourself, and that would sell like anything. Otherwise, like it's a waste. Correct? So depends how you're placing it, because people want to know what you have. People want to understand what is it all about. Okay, does that help? Who was that question? Who was that question?
This is Mahalakshmi.
Yes,
yes.
Does that help you? So go
yes.
check mine, or I'm going to show you, like, I've got 15 minutes. I'm going to show you some more, how this landing page is there, how the videos are there, and then you will have a better idea.
Thank you.
Cool. All right. Anybody else? Any more questions? 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Right. So what do? You need to do your branding. So important to create a brand for yourself, to create a brand. Like, if I tell you, hey, hotels, what comes to your mind? Taj, Novotel, Oyo, right? If I tell you taxis, what comes to your mind?
Ola, Uber.
Ola, Uber, simple. If I tell you, hey, retail, online retail, what comes to your mind?
Amazon.
Absolutely. So similarly, if you are the one, if they want something in terms of leadership, it should be Anurag. Correct? That's how it should be mapped. It should be so clear in the people's mind who you are. A lot of times I have seen, I'm not saying don't have multiple niches in your area, but be good in one niche. That one thing you are good at, and you go deep into it, and then build the other one. See, I have done so much of NLP. If you heard of David Lincoln, I've spent more than 1.5 months in Goa doing that. I've done Antonio Harini, but still I use that as my secondary stuff. I am not using it as my primary. My primary thing is my passion, which is sales. Right? So like, I won't display it. I won't confuse people. Sales coach. Okay. So create a brand, create awareness. Now these metrics are, so, and then if you come to my page, I will get to know exactly, who has come to my website. I put those Facebook pixels out there. I put all tracking mechanism where I know where are you coming from, what you have done, how many people have hit my website, how many people have done for my webinar. This is like automated process, which is called auto response. If you're not aware of it, it is so important. Just go look for auto response, right? So the way that system works.
Excuse me, can you give a brief about this auto tracking?
Yeah, I'm just telling you. So what we are talking about is you put a FB post. Okay, guys, can you see my screen? Hello.
Yes.
Yes.
Good. Just want to check. कभी-कभी क्या होता है ना, वो mind sleep state में चला जाता है. So I kind of, in our system, we'll say, hey, wake up from the sleep state. So yeah, this is your landing page. Right? Out here, you will have your name, your number, excuse me for my handwriting, your email ID. All right? Now this is where then you can create something where they are taking you to Calendly. And then from Calendly, you are booking them for a Zoom call. And from Zoom call, again, they want to have a one-to-one with you. And from the one-to-one, you basically make the payments. Simple. End-to-end process, which is basically an auto process. I don't do anything. Now here, when he's giving his name, number, email ID, it directly comes to a software called GetResponse, which is an auto software where everything gets uploaded. See, what I'm trying to show you is automation, which you don't need right now, right? Let's not talk about it. This is basically, and then this is basically if you are really, you know, putting effort and, you know, when you've grown up. Right now, the idea is as Ilroy and Asif is saying, hey, create your community. What I have told to you is just create your community. So whatever is being done, like, you know, how many people are coming here on your landing page? How many people are coming here? Then how many people are going to Calendly? There are some matrices which automatically is captured by GetResponse. So I get to see these matrices and understand where are they. Suppose they come here and they don't go ahead. I know that there's a drop. So all these matrices are being covered into this software where you get to know exactly what's happening. Make sense? Yeah. All right. So yeah. Sorry. Turn customers into advocate. Maximum is basically in terms of the engagement, in terms of how, even if you're not taking my offer, I'm creating so much on my closed user group. I've got a Facebook closed user group. I kind of, you know, always keep nurturing them, always talking about it, always giving them a lot of value so that maybe they're not converting today, but they are definitely converting tomorrow, which is basically what drive leads and sales, right? And all of them are with the help of lots of matrices which are built inside it. It's in the application as such, right? And then finally, improve customer retention so that, you know, if after 3 months, people are done with it, I do not leave them. I give them a higher course, right? And how do you do that? It's basically in terms of developing trust. Now, let me show you some landing pages, okay? Okay, before I show that, what are the 5 things you guys have to remember? Yeah, Ram, you can take this slides, not a problem. Any slides you want, you can take a picture. What are the 5 things I told you about anything that you're trying to do, landing page or video? What are the 5 things? What's the first thing?
Attention.
Grab attention, right? Can you guys write it down?
Problem.
Can you start writing it down so that you remember this very clearly? Because now you will find out a flow. What is the first thing? Grab attention. What's next?
Problem.
Problem.
Then you're talking about the problem. What's next?
Offering a solution.
You're talking about solution.
Methodology.
And then methodology. What next?
Call to action.
No, you're missing testimonials. Perfect. Finally, what is it?
Call to action.
Call to action or offer.
Perfect. Remember this flow? Okay, let's see this now.
Do you want to make 6 figures and more every month just by using your smartphone and also Wi-Fi connection? Absolutely is possible. Hi, my name is Avi Arya, father of 2 girls, 6 dogs, husband to a superwoman, a streetcar racer, turned hotelier, then marketer, now founder of Internet Mobiles. I've been traveling to almost every country in the world. I lived in Vancouver, Canada.
So if you see, he also would be following the same pattern. Now, what I want to show you is, what is this? Guys, what is this?
Private mentorship program.
Yeah, but what is it in our system? Grab attention.
Grab attention.
Correct? How to get clients online just by using phone and Wi-Fi. Correct? And then we have the problem and the solution. What is the solution that you have? Correct? Then he's got, what is this? What is this supposed to be?
Testimonials.
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 And then finally, what is this?
Call for action.
Call for action. Let's see more.
Mr. Ram, you're having a problem with the screen not being visible because it's visible out here.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's
okay.
black for me.
Okay, others, can you others see?
Yes, we can see it.
Yes.
Okay, good, good. All right, so are you tried, what is the first thing? Can you see this?
Grabbing attention.
Grabbing attention, and then
Totally.
you know the problem and then the solution. यहाँ पे छोटा सा किया he see many people now put a call to action many times so that you don't miss them. Okay, then this is a methodology, right? And then what are you going to learn, right? And then the end of the master classes are talking about webinar. This you can put, you may not put, but yeah, this is also good. Who are you? Who are you? Right? So that is one thing you need to put there. And then finally, again, call to action. Making sense?
Yes.
It's a very powerful way. You don't have to create a very, big websites to do all this. Okay.
Excuse me.
Yeah, go ahead.
Can we have this grab attention relate to the heading and problem to the subheading?
So, yes, the answer is yes, right? But heading कभी-कभी क्या हो जाता है ना, बहुत boring heading हो जाता है. So always you make sure heading which is very attractive, which is like irresistible, or which is something which you are looking for, right? Once you do that, now this is so easy for you to convert. Okay, so that's how it is, right? Any other question? So yeah, heading, subheading, same principle.
Can go.
Yeah. Anything else?
Or it cannot be.
Yeah.
Both the sense.
Yes, sir.
Neeraj sir. So as you said, of making videos and then having, grabbing attention, or you just showed two examples, right? So I've seen plenty of ads such like those, but I'm not getting that kind of interest to, open that link or follow it, because I don't feel that kind of interest. So it can happen to our audience also. So how can you make it different so that we can attract our prospects?
Sir, India का population कितना पता है?
130 crore.
Yes, 1.3 billion. Okay, you may not be interested. Somebody else is interested. अभी problem क्या होता है? How can be unique? उस uniqueness के चक्कर में ना बहुत लोग miss कर जाते हैं. If we say, hey, I want to be a perfectionist like Amir Khan. Amir Khan perfectionist बना after 2 decades. If you want to see, go see his movie called Mela. Okay. So if you see this movie called Mela, you will सर पटक लोगे कि यही Amir Khan है. So if you are starting right now, I would say just go with the flow. What works. Then when you were in school, if you copy somebody, they'll throw you out of the class. Okay, but in corporate world or in this world, see what works. And you don't have to create something very new. Just do that. What I connect to people, Asif will connect to different side of people. You will connect to different kind of people. Sangeeta will connect to different. Mahalakshmi will connect to very different people. But there are people who will connect to you. So don't worry about, hey, मुझे अच्छा नहीं लग रहा, आपको अच्छा नहीं लग रहा. What if I say tomorrow morning 9 a.m. I'm hosting a webinar, and if you be in the webinar, I'm going to give you 10 books. Anurag, will you come there? And it is related to leadership.
Yeah.
That's it. So the point is very clear. Irresistible offer, right? You may not be interested. Why? Because it's not of your value. But there's so many people out there. Even if you take 0.001% of it, you will be working in 10 lakhs. Aram se. Right? Because everybody has a problem. And, if you're into leadership, I'm saying, this is the time for you. This is the time for you. Just jump in. Because what is happening is, with all these issues coming, with all the people not collocated together, with all these people trying to work it out, not able to handle teams, not able to understand what to do in terms of motivating them, leadership is a great role right now. You are at the right time, right place. Don't waste your time, I would say. Just go ahead, create your B2C, just roll. That's what I can tell you.
Yeah.
Just roll.
Great. Yeah,
right?
sure. Yeah.
Okie dokie. So let's see another one. What is this? What's the
Grab
first one?
attention. Grab attention.
How to learn how to become a sales superstar. Wow, great, right? And then Sangeeta, that's a heading, that's a subheading. I'm taking a bunch of individuals to become sales superstars. Perfect. And then the video, correct? And then, you know, some people change, some people put a testimonial just to make sure that, you know, people kind of, you know, have the trust, right? And then your masterclass, and then your solution. Day 1, day 2, day 3. So I can show you hundreds of them, everybody following a pattern, because this pattern is what is working right now. It's the state of art in terms of coach, trainers, online business. If you want to do it, do this right now. Don't wait. Don't wait. I'm telling you, you're missing out on a big, you know, fortune as such. Just invest something. If you don't want to invest, you can even do that on a Facebook page. That's not an issue. Facebook page or a LinkedIn page, do that. That's not a problem. Right? Okay. So I had promised you that I'm going to show you LinkedIn. Before LinkedIn, let me show you what is a Sales Navigator. Have you guys seen Sales Navigator?
Never.
Okay. So there's a tool which...
Just heard of it.
Okay. There's a
Premium
great...
an ad.
Sorry?
Premium item है ना वो सर?
प्रीमियम आइटम है, बट मेरा है, मतलब मैं
LinkedIn.
आपको दिखा रहा हूँ LinkedIn के साथ अगर इसको अटैच करते हो कितना सही हो जाता है in terms of getting leads. So basically, like, you know, I work with some business people in terms of, you know, getting them leads, only getting them leads, and for that I get paid. So if I just say, hey, geography, I say relationship, I just say what kind of industry, and see the entire lead list that I'm getting, right? And then I say how many people who have been active. 78. Straight away, I'm getting this 78 leads. I don't have to.
We are not able to see. We are not able to see.
Sorry. My mistake. Can you see now?
Yeah.
See, the point is, there are two things you can do. You don't have to buy it right now. Okay. You may not have to buy it. You can just figure out who has got the Sales Navigator, and you can actually figure out and find out the leads. Like leadership, agar main dalta hu yahan pe, let me show you what is in terms of leadership. And then you'll understand, you know, how this will go away. Fine. The idea would be, if you are wanting customers right now, this is a great tool, and you don't have to buy it. You just find to figure out who's bought it. Like I bought it. I can give you this 330 leads right now. I can just export it and give it to you, and you can start working on it. That's the power of Sales Navigator. Basically, it is like, you can just filter it, and it gives you such a fantastic tool. So this is like overall, I understand you are not into buying something, but this is such a fantastic, just put a keyword, just put a geography, just put in terms of what kind of relationship you have, put an industry, search, boom, you got everything. And just keep on talking to them. Let me show you what you can do for free. So it is so important for you to be searchable, and for you to be searchable, you need to be very clear. Like here, leadership coach, you need to just put it just below. You need to put your designation. You need to have the right picture out here. Here, you need to, a lot of people have that same old, you know, blue kind of, you know, thing that LinkedIn provides. Change this part. And then you need to be very clear about something which is so important. If you want to have a quick hack, just work on this part, guys. Just work on this part, which is basically the featured part of it. Here, make sure you upload all this. Straight away, you're going to get a lot of clients. See, all my books out here, all my posts out here. It is never ending. I have my videos out here, my post out here. So what happens is, anybody who comes to me, comes on my website doesn't have to go through all that. He or she comes here, boom, featured item, knows what it wants, has a very description, register straight away. Making sense? See, there are small things. Right now, if I want to take you through LinkedIn, it's like a 2 days thing. I can sit down and tell you more about LinkedIn, what you can do. I can tell you about Facebook, YouTube, all of them. It's like, all social media is huge, but crux of it, create a community. Right now, don't spend any money. Okay, just start small, post, videos, all this kind of stuff. Let garner a lot of data, give a lot of information. As Asif also said, give a lot of information, but be ready about who are you and who is going to get benefited and what is the benefit you're going to give to people. Just by getting the clarity, and moving them to a private Facebook user group, you can actually create a lot of business, right? And in that also, you as I said, very simple. Do you know a screen grabber? Have you guys know about the screen grabber, right? Okay. This is a screen grabber. Can you see this? Can you see my screen?
This is a screen recorder, basically.
Yeah, screen grabber, screen recorder. So what happens is you just create a screen grabber, you play a video, record for a minute or 30 seconds or 10 seconds, and then just post it on your Facebook page. And you say, hey, you interested in this? Move them to your Facebook page, close user group. Make sense?
So easy. Sorry to interrupt you, sir. Will you please show it to me once again, how to go to that link?
That's just put free screen grabber or free screen capture. Google पे जाके आप डालोगे ना, आपको कुछ एप्लीकेशन मिल जाएंगे. Okay. Which you can screen grab.
Okay.
Suppose you play your video. Suppose मेरा एक video 5 minutes का है. I will just screen grab for 30 seconds.
Okay.
And I post it on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram. And below that you say, hey, there are 10 things that I'm talking about in terms of LinkedIn. Now I'm just going to talk about one. If you want to learn 9 things, go to my private Facebook channel. Makes sense? Will you not come there? I said, this is interesting. Let me come. So it's a great way to kind of, work on that. Very simple. See, what I did is in 1 hour, I just wanted to give you some simple hacks to create a community and grow it and make sure that, you learn and you kind of, you go live.
Okay. Thank you.
Questions?
Hey guys, any doubts? Anything that you would like to ask?
No doubts, but I just wanted to know about this featured thing in LinkedIn that you spoke about. How do you reach there? Because
you didn't see that?
No, I didn't actually see that. Could we just see that once more?
See this?
Yeah.
See this?
Okay.
Screen? Yeah. So
Huh.
Tell me your profile. Yeah, are you there on LinkedIn?
Yes, I am.
Tell me.
My God, I hardly use that. There's just one post on it.
If you are
just about started.
It's okay. It's a good start. Since congratulations, at least you are here. Congratulations, you're here. There's a good beginning. You're so lucky that if I had Asif organize this for us, I wouldn't have spent 1 year. I met Asif a year back. In 1 year, I just did all this. I just follow his system. He boss, Neeraj जाके तू कर. और मैं इतने एक साल में सिर्फ यही सब किया. LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube, did everything that he said.
Exactly. And I have doing just exactly whatever he has told me till now, and I've really benefited.
Just follow him. I'm not bragging. I'm saying it seriously, and I talk about it. And मेरे को धंधा नहीं चाहिए. मैं
Sorry, I have a net issue.
Okay, that's fine. But basically, just follow what he says.
Hello.
Intuition एक अच्छा intuition है उसका. Intuition बहुत अच्छा काम करता है. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm having a net issue.
Okay, so I'll
Fantastic.
show you right now on my thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So just come here and click here and click featured.
Okay.
Just here,
Add profile section. Okay.
right? That's it.
Okay. Thank you.
What else? Ram, you had a question. Go ahead. Yes.
The question is, you are speaking about email marketing system.
Yeah.
In that you told a word like mail.
MailChimp. MailChimp.
CH.
HIMP.
Monkey wala. It's an app.
I put it in my text.
Get response.
Thank you.
Get response, all that.
So this is free. What I'm giving you is free. Get response is paid. You're supposed to pay around $59 per month. Until unless your business grows, don't buy all this software, guys. Don't buy all this software. Until your business grows, at least you are getting 20 to 25 customers per month. Don't buy all this software. There are workarounds. Connect with me. I'll tell you all the workarounds that are required. Until unless you are at pace and you're getting a lot of clients and you're not able to manage them, only then get these. Otherwise, free version use karo.
So, any questions, guys?
No.
So, okay. So, I'd like to thank you so much, Neeraj, for sharing these valuable insights.
No problem, sir.
And I do understand the depth of what you're talking about. You have not even touched 1% of what the whole iceberg is all about. And even I am not reached 0.05% of what I can do. That you also know very well. Then it's a huge thing, but don't get overwhelmed. Only one thing to each and every one is have a right intent, connect with the right audience, and grow the way you want to grow. At one point of time, you realize ke karna kya hai, and you get structured. There are two ways of looking at things, which I personally feel. One, getting structured day one, right now. Whatsoever you do, but you'll when you reflect back after 10 years, you'll feel ke yaar bacha tha main uthar. Whatever you do, rather and getting everything structured right now will take lakhs and crores of rupees. So rather than doing few things, earning few lakhs first, getting the system bread and butter in place, start investing in yourself. Small amounts to start with, then bigger amounts, and then grow your business to a next level. So we have a lot of people like Neeraj and others as well who can guide you, mentor you. Initially to a certain level, they can offer you free services as well. They share a lot of things which are very valuable and which is actually can change your life. So you can follow these people as well, learn few insights from them, and grow your business first. Once you feel that I have grown my enough business, I'm getting it, then buy their services and help them as well grow. It's a collaborative world. It's not about it's all about understanding the whole dynamics of the training industry. Even if you feel there are 100 things to do, take that one thing only first and see that I can do this one thing or not. Am I using my time, energy, strategies for the right things or not? If you are consistent with your actions, things will happen. I met Neeraj say 1.5 years back, and he's invested almost 75 lakhs for his development. So don't compare yourself with the other person directly, anyone for that case, because you never know how many lakhs of rupees that other person has spent. If you are spending so much and working from the learning from the world's best, of course you will be much better off as compared to others. But that doesn't make you smaller. If I have not invested so much amount of money, but I'm ready to invest my time, energy, and efforts. Maybe he's invested 75 lakhs of rupees, but he's not invested the time, energy, efforts what I have invested. I've invested more time, energy, and efforts. So it's not about money. It's all about the energy. Your efforts is your energy. Are you investing in your efforts, energy? If you are not investing money, if you are not investing efforts, you'll be run out of the business. If you have both money and efforts, you'll go faster. But if you are only one thing, whatever you have, give your 100% efforts. That's the only thing which I want to share with everyone. I would like to thank Elroy for all the efforts what he is taking in on special sessions, Teachers' Day sessions, and getting Neeraj with us. And Neeraj is awesome. You all might have got a very fair idea what kind of knowledge Neeraj has. So you can
Yes.
always get it. Also, you can also have a book written by if you are planning to write a book and all, you can connect with Neeraj. Neeraj is an awesome guide and coach for book writing as well. So if you have a plans to write a book as well, that also you can connect with Neeraj. So there are so many people who can guide you, help you, mentor you. It's all about your individual, thing. कि करना क्या है मेरे को, जो
Now,
भी करना है.
what I really liked about today's webinar was that that bit about. Oh God. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry, I'm getting a little net problem here. So what I really loved was the bit about the videos. I've been planning for some time now to make my own videos. And today I got a little bit of a structure there. Okay, what is it that you do first? You grab your people's attention, and then you do this, and then you do this. Now it looks a little more structured. And I think I can do it now.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much,
Thank you
Neeraj.
so
Thank
much.
you each and everyone.
Thank you so much, Neeraj.
Elroy,
Thank
want
you,
to say
everybody.
something?
No, that's about it. I'd just like to thank Neeraj for all the time, and this one that I've eaten his head for the last whole week. So thank you very much.
Thanks, Elroy. Thanks.
And I hope it's been a great learning session for all of you.
Absolutely.
Because as we said, along with B2B, B2C is one great opportunity, and it needs to go in side by side. So while you're building on B2B, also slowly invest a little bit of your time and energy in creating your tribe and community also.
True.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
So thank you very much. Thank
Thank
you
you
very
so
much,
much.
Neeraj, once
Wish you all the
again.
best. Wish you all the best. Do well, and
Thank
we are
you.
all family. If there's anything that I can help
Thank you.
you, आसिफ भाई है तो अपने को क्या डर है, बस अपने आगे बस चलते रहो, आगे बढ़ते रहो.
Thank
चलो, thank you.
And Neeraj
Thank you,
is
guys. Bye.
our teacher for today. So happy Teachers Day,
Oh,
Neeraj.
happy Teachers Day. Happy
Teachers Day to everybody. Yeah.
Teacher
To each
Neeraj.
Chala, thanks a lot. Take care.
Bye, bye, guys. Bye.
See you
Bye-bye.
tomorrow at 11 a.m. We have Ask Asif tomorrow, and I'm going to talk about the book. And let's see. See you all
Okay,
tomorrow.
good. We'll connect for sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so
Bye.
much. Thanks.